Okay, so I also need to change. Okay, done. Okie dokie. Now I have to go to using my fingies on my keyboard. Let me get another drink.
Okay, okay.
Is everything showing up okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Itchy eye, itchy eye, itchy eye. Okay. Drink has been poured. Okay. So the next one. So I've already done E. Hold on. Okay. F. Okay. Okay, so uh is it just this? I remember sometimes when I would play this the first time, I I would have to pee
Mm-hmm.
so bad sometimes.
Hmm.
Ah,
Just because of all the water.
yeah.
Makes sense. It's fine.
No platforming needed, no bosses, no worry about range attacks. I'm just cleaning dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I will probably either get part way through this level or all the way through it, and then I will call it.
Okay.
Though I am confused, because, like, I know there's more stuff, but I don't know what I'm missing. To, like... This can't be the whole map. There's no way.
Tell you. I do not know.
I mean, the first one was a van. So, this is only the second one.
Mm-hmm. Is it the new game?
Yeah, it came out, I think, either today or yesterday.
Gotcha.
It was only $25, so I was like, well, I played the first one, and it was a nice, like, mindless, don't have to think thing to do. So I was like, why not? Let's see. Now I have no excuse not to try to, like, do more art, because my fixation with Silksong is now done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of miss it, but, like, not, like, I will say, though, that, like, I was super into Silksong, and I don't know if I'm going to have that same fervor for the normal one, because, like, even while playing, I'm like, oh, it's not as bad as I remember. There wasn't that spark of, for some reason, I can't stop playing. That didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because it was the older game, and there were some things that I would like to change, and there are also some things in that one I wish Silksong had. But it also very well could be because, like, I just preferred the character design of Hornet better. I don't know. I remember when Silksong came out, and people were like, well, why is it that Hornet is, like, when she gets hit, it's 2 tanks of damage, whereas, like, with the Hollow Knight, it was only 1. And they're like, well, because the guy in Hollow Knight, he was the tank. He doesn't do as much damage, but he can take more damage. But Hornet is like the agility, move quick person.
Mm-hmm.
How open? How open? How open? I don't understand. How open? I don't. Ah. Oh, okay, so I had to get that top part first. Okay. Okay, that's weird. But okay. Uh-oh. I got bingo finally. Don't worry, Willow. I will walk you soon. I promise. What's I find interesting is that, like, in the previous game, you could get stuff like soap, I guess, to make things easier. I never once used it. I never felt the need.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Hold on. I got a bot I need to report. Give me a moment.
Oh, I was, yep, do that. I was just about to.
You can go ahead and ban them. I'm reporting them now. 11.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll ban him. No, I don't want to follow them. I want to ban them. Thank you.
Blah.
We need to set you up a Siri bot.
Maybe one day, yeah. What I do want to do is that if I ever get raided, I do want a command to autoplay. You know, just like general information. You know how like Colty and them have like, or like anyone who gets raided, like, oh hi, my name is blah. This is what I do. Blah 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 blah. I say it, and I would continue to say it verbally, but like that way it just pops in and it's just there. And granted, I don't get raided by many people other than like those I already know, so like it's not like a huge concern right now.
Yeah, I get that.
I have to tell myself that, like, especially when I see people that we know with like high numbers of like viewers, well, to me what I consider to be high, I'm just like, I'm trash, I need to stop doing this, why do I even bother? And I'm like, well, they've also been doing this for a lot longer. So like, so I feel like I just need to remind myself of that from time to time. Willow, I promise you, I won't be playing this long. Maybe like 30 minutes or something, and then I will take you out because she's playing with her toys right now, so she's getting a little hyper because she knows it's like I want my nighttime snacky snacks. I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, and it's never been more apparent that I don't know where any of the keys are than when I play on keyboard and mouse. Like, it's funny. Like, where's the Q button? Right next to your W button. But where's the W button? The one you're using to move forward? Like, yeah. And then I like look at it and I move by accident. Oh, I got bingo right before Colty left. That's good.
Yay.
Okay. is going on? Yeah, apparently my web browser does not like me watching streams and playing this game because the
Mm-hmm.
streams start lagging pretty bad.
Yikes.
I don't know why. Like not my stream, but the streamers that I'm watching. So I find that very interesting. Maybe if I just lower the quality, it'll be okay. That seems to have helped a little bit. No, not really. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think some of the settings, even though my computer is like not new, it's not that bad. I think like the massive detailing of the water made my computer being like, you're streaming, you're playing this game, and you're also watching two other streams. I'm like, yeah. Not
Mm-hmm.
only am I streaming on OBS, but I'm also streaming in Discord so you can watch it. Like we're doing so many things. Like, yeah, it's not a problem, right? It was fine. I was playing Silk Song. It's like, yeah, but that's a 2D game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, right. I can't even tell you why Silk Song grabbed me so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, Hollow Knight, even now playing it, I'm just kind of like, meh. Maybe I just like Hornet because they, like, make noise. It's kind of like when you have the silent protagonist. Whereas, Hornet's like, got a bot!
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, I mean that makes sense.
That was one thing that always pissed me off about Destiny. Is that like I'm like I don't know. I remember when I created my character forever ago, you asked me what kind of voice do I want. It used to be male or female. Now it's masculine, feminine. Like fine, whatever, don't care. But now like my character in cutscenes just sits there, except for like the
Mm-hmm.
occasional like one word thing, and I'm like I understand. I understand from a money perspective, but you started off with me speaking. Why did did my character get like cut in the throat and go mute or something? Like what happened? And it just ugh. So when there's like anytime there's like more than like one line, I'm like, oh, my character speaks. It found its voice. So, oh, in order to run this game, I had to run this game as administrator because my firewall does not like it. Does not like it at all. I was like, why do I have to play this? Like, why can't it would start it, but it wouldn't continue it. So they're like, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
run as administrator. Because I remember I had to do the same thing for the first game. And because I guess my Komodo firewall is just like not happy with it, and I'm just like run as administrator, and then of course Komodo's like, "Do you trust this source?" I'm like, "Yes, I do."
It still didn't believe you.
It did. It was fine after I said, "Remember this," and like don't block it or whatever, like whatever you say to a computer that's being a little bit much a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I have a strange feeling I'm gonna be going inside that when I finish it, so I'm just not gonna. Oh yeah, it's a bathroom. My dad. I don't have to worry about my dad stealing my food as much as I do normally for the next like 2 weeks because he's
Hmm.
got a doctor's appointment in 11 days. Like, he brought his blood pressure machine, so he's like, well, I
Hmm.
gotta watch my blood pressure because I have a doctor's appointment in 11 days. Like, okay, cool. So you're not gonna just like demolish my chicken tenders? Cool. I mean, he could still, but he's gonna
Hmm.
try instead of being like, oh, I really crave like fries or whatever, but I have salad. He's like, I'm gonna eat the salad. I'm like, okay, good. I have half a bag of chicken tendies that I'm gonna cook after this, and I want them.
Hmm. Yeah, that's exciting.
So I'm sure I asked this, and I apologize for making it sound like I don't like listen to what you say. But what are your plans for tomorrow?
So I've got the rope class
Okay,
with Astro, and that's it. And that's at 1.
where is that?
At the Eagle.
The Eagle. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Well, uh, I will ask, and I'm sure I'll say this again tomorrow because anxiety and all that fun stuff. But I would ask that
Hmm.
you please uh, just let me know when you are on your way to the Eagle, you get there safe, and when you're on your way home. Because,
Can do.
maybe if it's not too late or I'm not like midstream, you and I could get some like lunch or dinner.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because we
Could
haven't
be
we
fun.
haven't hung out together in a hot minute.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah, it
Even
could
though
be.
I am kind of craving Azumi's, specifically their orange
Hmm.
chicken. I know A, that's very expensive, and B, it'll be very busy considering it'll be a Saturday. So we can do something
Maybe,
like,
depending on what time we go.
yeah, just that's why I'm like, well, look, let me know. I don't want you to rush your thing. I want you to have a good time, and if you don't get
Well, I
off,
mean, it's not going to be done until 4. Like that, it's a 1 to 4 thing.
oh, okay, I didn't. Okay, then yeah. So depending if you decide to stay past that, I want you, considering we didn't make plans to have dinner, and this is kind of like a surprise. I want
Hmm.
you to stay as long as you want and have fun. So if you like, oh well, we finished the class, but I was here until 6 o'clock, and I'm streaming by then, that's fine. We can then get lunch or something on Sunday. It's not a big deal. I promise, baby.
Hmm.
We can get nachos. Ooh, and if you want, either today or not today, because it's Friday, but like tomorrow or Sunday, uh, maybe if there's time, we can stop by a Spirit Halloween to see what kind of stuff they have, just
Okay.
for fun, and
Yeah.
then maybe um, we can swing by at home to see if they have any fun Halloween tchotchke thingies. Because I
Yeah,
have
we
a
can definitely
problem.
do that.
At this point, my dad's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "Give me another shelf, please."
Hmm.
I think that's gonna be like the best bet. I don't.
Where are you going to put it?
Um, Depending on how wide it is, I could just scoot over my current shelf closer to the window, where it's hugging the window, and I have some space there. Um, yeah, I think I'll probably do that. Oh, I mean, I want to finish the floor first. Um, Because it's that time of year where my dad, everyone's like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, anything that I want for Christmas, you can't afford. Or you could afford it, but it's not fair for you to spend like four, five, six, seven, however many hundreds of dollars on it, when that's not typically what you do. So I just say nothing. Because like what do you want? I'm like, I would love like a brand new computer, but that's not possible. I would love like all these things, but that's not possible. Also, I learned a long time ago not to ask for anything from my family that's not actually possible to get, because they made this hilarious joke one year and I have never forgotten it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Like, and trust me, as an adult, if I was in their position, I would do the same thing. Like, I get where it's from. It wasn't done maliciously, but like, I still remember how I felt, and I was so. I think I was like 13 or something at the time. I was just so embarrassed.
Gotcha.
So like, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I'll just say it. I don't know why I'm being big about it. So years and years ago, I was probably, I don't know, 13, 14, and my family was like, what do you want for Christmas? I knew that my family didn't have a lot of money. I knew that. I've always known that. But I guess it, like, how much things cost hadn't quite sunk in to my brain yet, because I didn't have a job. So I was like, well, I want a new laptop. I want this. I want that. Like, it was all these like very expensive things that children ask for when they're not like aware of how much things cost. And my sister kind of made fun of me for it. She's like, none of that's possible. Find something else. And I was like, okay, fine. And then fast forward like, because I think the way my 13-year-old brain took it, I'd be like, oh, I don't want anything. Like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm like, no, pick something. I'm like, fine, I want this. You asked me what I wanted, not what's affordable, so this is what I want. I would like a new computer. I would like this. I would like that. These very expensive things that I know you can't afford, but you keep asking me what I want, and you asked. And then they're like, not possible. I'm like, okay. And then there was one, I think it was like a throwaway joke like years ago, probably when I was in my early to mid 20s. And they're like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, LOL, a new car, ha 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 ha. And like, be serious. I'm like, okay. And then I was being serious, and then they're like, they got me a car ornament as a gift. And I'm like, the fuck is this? They're like, hey, it's your new car. And I'm like, oh, that's really clever. Ha ha ha. Like, I thought it was actually kind of clever. But then they kept saying it, being like, we got you your new car. Like, every year or so, they're like, do you want another new car? And I'm like, that was funny the first one or two times you said it, but now it's starting to piss me off. I don't know why. I get very pissy for the most inconsequential of things sometimes. So that was like the bad. Oh, and the other bad one, and this is even bad on anyone's fault. I remember when the Nintendo Wii came out. My dad was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, okay, well, I already have an Xbox because I bought it myself. I saved up money and I bought it myself. And I don't care about PlayStation, but I'm like, but I kind of want this Nintendo Wii thing. And I told my dad. And I remember at the time it was like $200, which, yes, is a lot of money, but the unspoken, it's like, we've never put a price point on how much my family spend on each other, but a safe assumption is like $150 to $200, you know? So I'm like, oh, well, I would like a Nintendo Wii, please. Because I remember being like, okay, well, it's a little pricey, but it's technically within the, like, the unspoken budget. Within the unspoken budget. And I remember my older sister at the time, my older sister came up to me and she's like, hey, Dad has been spending so much time trying to find you this Wii thing. It's sold out everywhere. he is so disheartened because he really wants to get you this thing. Is there anything else that you want? And I'm like, not really. She's like, anything. Would you like a PlayStation 2? I'm like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. That's fine. And I wasn't upset that they couldn't get it because even then I understood that, like, availability is the way it is. But, like, there was really nothing else I wanted. Like, I had no desire for a PlayStation. But my sister was like, how about a PlayStation 2? It's, like, about the same price. And I'm like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. And then I got it. But since I knew I wasn't getting what I actually wanted, it kind of, like, spoiled the surprise for it. I didn't blame anyone. I wasn't upset with anybody. I was just a little sad. And also because I knew that he spent this money on this thing that I didn't want, and I wasn't going to play a lot of. And sure enough, I didn't play a whole lot of it. It sat in the family room, what is now currently my office. And we got some games for it, and I played it occasionally, but, like, I was never a huge fan of PlayStation at the time. I just wasn't. And I felt bad. I'm like, now my dad's wasted all this money because the thing that I wanted was so unavailable that my sister's like, pick something else, and I couldn't think of anything. And she's like, how about this? I'm like, yeah, sure. So it was a waste of time and money. So now I'm even more inclined to be like, well, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, nothing. Nothing. Because, like, if it's not something that's readily available, I'll just get it myself. So, like, no one's disappointed but me. Money's not wasted. I don't want to make people waste their hard-earned money on something that, like, that's just not something that I actually truly want. And also, I don't think about it because, like, if there's something that I really want, then I save up the money for it. I don't think, oh, I want, like, a coffee maker. Let me ask that for the holidays. I just think, oh, a coffee maker would be nice. I'd probably use it once or twice. I'm not going to bother. That's what I would do. That's what I do. Like, my dad would be like, well, I could be like, oh, well, give me a bedding set. Because, you know, that would be useful. But I'd be like, it's not really, like, I have, like, my sheets are fine. Like, I like my sheets. I like my thing. So, like, you don't have to get me that. So, like, there are plenty of things that are even, like, affordable that, like, I would be like, yeah, I can take that. But it's, yeah, I'm just terrible to shop for. And I get mad at other people when they're not easy to shop for, despite how awful I am shop for. So, that's why when you said, oh, I want this, I'm like, cool, don't buy it. I called dibs. Don't tell your family about it. Speaking of, have you done any research into the thing that you want about, like, what if there are any like?
Not yet.
Because I remember I was talking to my dad about it, and because, you know, he grew up when records were like a thing, and I'm like, I don't know what makes a good record player good, and he's like, well, I don't know if it's the same now, but, like, when I was growing up, it was things like you had to get the fancy ones with, like, the diamond tip or whatever, so it didn't scratch the record. And I was like, oh, I don't know if that's the same thing now. He's like, I don't either.
I didn't say diamond tip, but I talked about not getting a, like, super cheap one because you don't want your records to be scratched.
Yeah, I just don't know what's classified as super cheap. Like, I have no frame of reference what an average amount is, what a cheap amount, what like is $150 really? Because I know that, like, you can get ones from like the Bluetooth speaker ones from Walmart for like $60-$70, but, like, I don't know, is that expensive? I don't know. I have no frame of reference. So, like, if you don't tell me anything, then I'll just, like, go with my gut and I'll do research, you know? Be like, okay, well, what kind of colors, what kind of styles, like, all that fun stuff. But if you could help me out in any way, being like, oh, well, make sure it at least has X, Y, and Z, then I at least have a starting off point.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be a good Christmas, because it's going to be our first Christmas. And I understand that, like, a good Christmas does not mean that we have to give each other, like, expensive gifts or something. But, you know, I want to at least get you something. I feel like I was pretty clever last year, and I don't know if I can do that again this year. And I was hoping to be like fucking Picasso at this point at art things. So I was going to draw you stuff, but I'm not. So I'm like, well, that idea's out the window. So Willow, I know it's not fair, but can you just keep waiting for a little bit, please? Okay, so I think everything is done with the exception of the ceiling. Inner wall top, okay. Have you talked to KGT and them about continuing with Baldur's Gate?
Not recently.
Okay.
Let them have that break. Or let them have the break and everything.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very fair. I don't like how you stop moving for like 4 seconds and your character's always like, oh, let me like look at my gun and stuff. I'm like, I wish I could turn that off. The idle animation.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I don't think I can. So did you reschedule your or did your dad go help your grandparents?
My dad helped my grandparents today.
Okay, good. Hopefully he didn't give you any shit.
No, he didn't.
Ooh, excuse me. The smart thing to do would be go ahead and preheat the oven now, but it's fine. I'm almost done with this level. Oh, you know what actually I should also do before? I mean, not while I'm streaming, before I hop off. I at least need to hop on to Destiny just to look at the store to see if there's anything that I want to get from the store. Because I forgot last week.
Gotcha.
I still see the graphical errors of when my character move in the thing. Like, it's very funny.
Hmm. I like it.
Okay. Let's see. Web browser, I need you to load, please. Well, that's loading. Well, that's loading. Okay. Squeak. Bubbles. And Ulysses. Apparently you can buy furniture, and these are the ones that it made me get. And then when you bought them, I had to clean them before I could use them. And I'm like, are you serious? I mean, it was free. So.
That's hilarious. Made you clean them before you use them. That's
Right.
funny. I mean, it is an entire game about cleaning, so.
Yeah, I know, but if I have to buy stuff for an office, I shouldn't have to clean it first. That's then why would you buy something? It was free, so like I understand why it's dirty, but like if it costed money, I'd be like, who would buy dirty stuff for full price? Like that's just dumb. Okay, I got the other one. One of these days, yeah, I should start. Like, I need to set up probably either Fire It Up bot or the bot that you have because they're like the same thing, just different UIs. Give me a minute and let me go ahead and I'm just gonna mute Discord while I say like goodbyes and stuff and log off.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. We beat Silk Song 100%. That's done. Beat the boss. It was great. Played a little bit of the normal Hollow Knight, the original. I don't know how far I'm going to go with that. I might play more of it. I might not play it again. I really have no idea. And then we finished with Power Wash. Now that I'm done with my fixation with Silk Song, I'm going to try to do more art streams. Argus and I are going to play We Were Here Too because he really loves puzzle games and he's really good at puzzle games. So if you want to watch me slowly lose my mind for trying to even match half of his capability when it comes to puzzle games, tune in for that. But on that note, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope... How many people are watching so I can like rate out? No, I'll just end it. It's very late. But I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Let me do this. Have a good day. Bye.